So Hollywood, what's going on, man? You was on vacation, man. Where all you went?
I went to a couple places. Nothing too serious. Just a couple of small little stops.
Like well.
Orlando.
You could have stopped
Yeah,
in Hollywood, homeboy.
nah, I don't be taking that way no more because that way be fucked up going up
95.
95 and the turnpike. I don't take that way. I go up 27
Well, I don't,
Okeechobee Road.
well, I don't
Okeechobee
know.
Road. Yeah, you do.
You gonna tell me what I know? Yeah, you know.
Used to work down here, dog. So you know
Boy,
what
listen.
Okeechobee Road is. You probably just don't remember it.
Hey, bro. I mean, I know Okeechobee Road is, but I don't know how you take it to Orlando.
You just stay on that motherfucker. That's it.
Hey, boy,
Just
that's
stay
it.
on it.
Hey, boy, listen. There's a lot of shit about Miami I don't know no more, boy.
Yeah, yeah. You done been gone for a minute. But it
You know,
wouldn't do you no good going that way because shit you so close to 95 and all that shit
yeah.
turnpike. Yeah, it don't
Mhm.
make you no sense.
So where you went prior to Orlando?
We went to we took a trip to Chicago for the weekend.
That's what's up, man. Y'all have fun? Y'all had some Chicago style pizza?
Yeah, that's the first thing we did.
It
Before
was
we
just you
even
and
went to the
wife?
hotel, nigga, we went and got that piece.
It was just you and wife, or you and the kids and wifey?
Everybody. Yeah,
What's
wife
up?
and the kids.
That
I
was up,
enjoyed
man.
it though. That piece off the chain.
Man,
When
pizza.
you see when you see that motherfucker in person, it kind of like throw you because being from Miami, you never seen fucking pizza like that.
The
But
deep dish, Chicago style.
yeah, and then they put they it's like the toppings they put it backwards. All the toppings are on the inside. And then they put
Really?
like the sauce is the topping like on the top.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, it's weird, but that shit good.
Okay. That's
It's
what's
good.
up. I mean, shit. So what you got going on for New Year's? By the time this come out, New Year's been nothing past, but you know, what you got going on for New Year.
Get back on track. This vacation done threw me off, bro. I went to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it was like 15 degrees while we was up there.
Okay.
So I got kind of fucked up, and it pushed me under. I've been under the weather since Monday. But
Yeah,
then
you know
I
you're
landed.
the motherfucker.
I I landed and went straight to Orlando for a few days because I want to go see my grandparents. So um, I'm just trying to get back on track, dog. Shit, get back in the gym. I ain't work out in probably a week and a half.
Hey
I ain't
boy,
been eating right.
that's how it is when that money come in, boy. I'm telling
Ain't no money coming in. Shit,
you.
you gotta plan and save the right way, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I agree. Hey, listen, dog. That's my New Year's resolution, dog. 2025. I'm gonna do some shit like you just did. Dog. I'm probably gonna go Houston for the weekend because I've been nagging you to go with me for a while, dog. Just tell me when, bro. Whenever you got vacation, I can go.
Have you told me when?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, but the other side,
I can get a weekend now. That's easy.
bro, I can do it. Listen, my job is way more flexible than yours. You know,
No, it ain't.
you have a higher ranking in your job than I have in mine. So if I say, hey, I want such and such off, then I'm off.
They gonna give it to me.
Ain't,
They
ain't
better
but
fucking give it to me.
see, but the thing about it is I have all weekends off. So it's whenever
Yeah.
you
See, that's the thing.
that's why
Yeah,
I
you got
say it's
all
up to
weekends off.
you. Whenever you say, dog, let's go, I'ma go.
But my new thing this year, dog, this year coming up is because I'm getting a little older.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need a weekend or two off every month, 1 or 2 weekends off. I think I'm hitting that part of life.
I feel you, bro.
I done did it for too long, dog.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, bro. Like I said, dog, whenever you got time or one of them weekends, dog, we go somewhere. I ain't really been too many places, but dog, we get up and go for a weekend. I mean, it's nothing for me to take a Friday. Take a Friday and just get the fuck on up out of here, man, and just go do something. Come back and we have content for the podcast. No, I'm down with
We
it.
can do that.
Um,
That
I mean,
shit
that's
that
my
shit easy.
2025.
That shit easy. It's easy.
Yeah, because I mean, you do the planning, dog. Like, that's the shit that you do, though. I like, well, shit, nigga, let Hollywood go ahead and set it. We can just roll. Slow
I've
motion.
been looking up shit. I ain't really
Mhm.
find nothing that's because I like to travel on a budget.
Yeah,
So
me too.
I ain't find nothing yet that I like. But I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah, dog, let me know. I mean, because you're supposed to be doing some stuff for the podcast, looking for it. I'm pretty sure you ain't did it, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm
So,
still recovering, man.
yeah, I know. Hey, listen, though.
Give me some grace.
But for me, man, shit. Let me see. While you was on vacation, I ain't really did shit, dog. I worked and been I had a week off while you was off. I just went back to work Thursday. And
What was the use of doing that Thursday, Friday, and then off again on the weekend?
no, I had from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then Tuesday, and then Christmas was what, Wednesday. So I had,
Wednesday.
yeah.
Oh, so
So
you went back after Christmas.
yeah, yeah, for
Okay.
2 days. I mean, for a day after Christmas, and then I started back this week. So, but nobody gives a shit about what me and you
And then
got
you
going.
back off on Wednesday, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
I might take Wednesday off though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But dog, I ain't did shit, dog. I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? And God knows I did the right thing by chilling, boy. Because we probably won't be having no podcast today, boy. I'll be on suicide motherfucking watch, boy.
Nah.
Hey, anyway, let me go ahead and start the podcast. Hollywood, go ahead and tell people how to get in contact with you.
I am Hollywood Rich underscore on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on TikTok. I'm also infamous on X. You want to follow the podcast, go to These Nuts Official on Facebook. Instagram is These Nuts underscore. How to get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, keep the nuts separated, man. Hit the like, the subscribe button, subscribe to Spotify, subscribe to Apple, Podbeam, or however you consume podcasts, man. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button, and rock with us, man. Um, yeah, man. Just do that for us, man. Up and coming podcast. Um, let me see. Show topic. Let me see where I want to start at. All right, I'm gonna start out with this first, right? Because I kind of hollered at Hollywood at the beginning of the pod because I've never heard of a lavender relationship, right? Now, this let me know that I'm an old nigga, right? Now, the reason
Right.
why I'm assuming about a lavender, and I'm gonna read the definition of a lavender relationship, but the reason why it made me assume about it is because Dwight Howard's in a lavender relationship, right? And
I wonder where that term lavender come from. Like, what the fuck lavender got anything to do with what they describing?
hold on. First of all, I'm going to read to you what it means and where it comes from.
Okay.
It, it,
Appreciate
it, it's associated with the LGBTQ community.
you. Okay.
The term lavender refers to the color that was traditionally associated with the LGBT. That's where it comes from, right? Now, before I read the definition, um, what made me even much put it in the group chat is because we know Dwight Howard has been accused of doing some suspect
Not
things.
not accused. I think he's admitted to some of that shit.
Oh, see, I ain't been following the story like that.
Yeah. So
So for the
he's
people that
admitted
don't
to
know,
having
go ahead.
an alternative lifestyle.
We all know what alternative mean, right? So Dwight Howard's now engaged to a young lady.
Hmm.
Um, let me hold on. Let me get to it because I sent it to Hollywood. It says Dwight Howard and Amy, I can't pronounce her last name, accused of being in a lavender relationship, right? So
Yeah.
the definition of a lavender relationship is a lavender marriage or relationship is between a person who is heterosexual and other who is homosexual or bisexual, where the union is primarily intended to hide the sexual origin of one or both partners' desires. Lavender marriages were common in the early 20th century, especially in Hollywood, when it was difficult for people to when it was hard for people to pursue public careers if they acknowledged their homosexuality. The marriage were arranged to protect the people from legal consequences, social prosecution, and personal hardships. So it's been around since the 20s, bro. I mean, the 20th century. And that's crazy, bro. Listen, don't we live in a time now where you can just live your truth, bro? What the fuck are we being in lavender relationships for? Like,
That's
do I
why
have to
I don't understand them putting that term on what he got going on, because I thought he acknowledged
that he
to
like what?
having a relation. Yeah, to being homosexual or whatever you want to call it, or bisexual, because he got
Yeah,
kids, so
yeah.
he liked both. So what's the issue with him being engaged to a woman?
I don't understand. Hollywood, we live in a world, a whole totally different social media.
Yeah, man. Let that man do what the fuck he do. I don't get the issue. I ain't got no issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's trying to hide that the fact that he's a homosexual, then let him do what the fuck he do. But I don't think that's what he's doing, because he's, like I said, he already admit to doing certain shit.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
Yeah,
I agree with you 100% on that, dog. I just, bro, live your life, man.
that's it.
Dog, whatever make you happy, bro. And the things that don't make other people happy with what you got going on, why would you care?
Yeah.
But that's just me, though. That's just
What if
me.
what if he found somebody that accepted him for who he is in its
Mm-hmm.
totality? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
She know all the secrets, all the bullshit, all the alternative shit, and she ain't got no issue with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I agree.
What if he met somebody like that?
It's not, listen, bro. I think people got to stop letting people judge them or judge them into feeling the way that they don't feel, bro. Listen, we all know how Dwight Howard roll, bro. And if you cool with it, then who am I?
Right.
Like, what does it really matter how I feel? A nigga that don't know neither one of y'all. I'm sitting behind the computer screen and I'm saying wild shit. I don't get it. Cause listen, bro, when a girl like you, dog, she gonna accept the shit that you got going on, right? And I'm the prime example of that, Hollywood. And the reason why I say I'm the prime example of that, Hollywood, you said I've been separated from my kids' mom for what, 7 years now? Every woman knew my
Something like that.
situation. Every woman that I've dealt with knew my situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm very upfront with how my shit is, right?
Right.
That ain't stopped not now me fucking from that ain't stopped me from fucking not now one of them.
And he a rich nigga,
And
so
he a rich nigga.
he got that money behind him.
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
even
sure
much.
he. I'm pretty sure that lifestyle of being a rich person, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to accept him for who he is. That ain't no issue.
It's not. And I'm just saying to the simple fact, bro, that bro, when a girl like you, she like you, bro. She gonna
Yeah.
the ones that she don't like, she not gonna let you get away with the shit that she let the niggas that she do like get away with it, bro. And that's just what it is. Like the quicker men realize that, dog, I think the better off we'll be. Like, if she don't like you, dog, she gonna make you do all the dumb shit. If she didn't like Dwight Howard, she wouldn't even let Dwight Howard play with her like that. But he has a level of finance that allows him the fortitude, a little more wiggle room than the average nigga. But for us average niggas who got average jobs that do average things, bro, if a girl like you, hey, it don't stop nothing. It definitely don't stop nothing
And that
from.
shit was all over social media, so I'm pretty sure they done had them conversations. I'm pretty sure she cool with whatever he got going on, because she know about it.
Dog, you know what that remind me of? Remember when a while back we had the little conversation about Andrew Gilliam? You remember a while back we
Yeah.
had that? To me,
Right.
that's the definition of a lavender relationship. For you guys that don't know, I think he was running for what? Um
But
the state of Florida. Something
you
in the
think yeah, but by definition, you think he's married to his wife to hide the fact that he's a homosexual?
from what I remember in the story, she said that they had an agreement. off rip.
Uh-huh.
So if you knew that he liked shit like that, then you are definitely doing the Lavender shit. You were perpetrating some shit because he like men and women. He bisexual.
They
So
probably hid it. They probably hid it from the public,
yeah,
but it was totally a known thing within they relationship.
but that's a definition of a Lavender relationship. Those two understood what it was, but to public perception, because
Okay.
I don't think Andrew Gilliam, I don't think we haven't advanced enough as a society for at that time for him to be on that level of doing things to further his career, if that makes sense. Like you
That's
got
what
to
I was
have
gonna.
a
I
certain
was, I
type
was
of
just
style.
gonna say because we got gay people
Yeah,
in public office.
yeah. But do you think that they can make their can they get to where they want to be at with an alternative lifestyle because of how, like that's the same. It's not the same thing, but I'm just making a call, like making a comparison. It's like certain people felt that same way about Kamala when she was going. Oh, there's no way a woman can run the country. What you mean? I mean, and hey, listen, you feel how you feel. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, to further your political aspirations, bro, maybe you have to still have that lavender type relationship going on to the
Gotta
public.
hide certain. Gotta hide certain shit from the public because
Yeah,
the motherfuckers that's really in charge,
yeah,
not the voters, the
yes,
motherfuckers who actually pick the presidents and all that shit.
yeah,
They not going for that. Most of them follow a Christian background, and they
yes.
not going for shit like that. So yeah. You might be right about that.
So I mean, but even to tally that off, I mean, man, you had a conversation about we was talking about sports in this same scenario about how certain athletes, I feel certain athletes got to have that type demeanor about themselves as far as the married man with the wife, so you could be sold to the public. Because at the end of the day, dog, all this shit is about selling yourself. And we know a lot of people have tunnel vision when it comes down to how relationships should be. It should be
But
monogamy and wife, man, monogamy, and
but
that's the way it's supposed to be.
that's kind of like the and I'm not one that believes this shit, but that's kind of like the Shannon Sharp shit. That's how they saying that's why he faked the live in order to prove to motherfuckers that he's
Not on
not
the.
homosexual. Yeah.
I
So
remember
that
them saying that as well.
yeah, at a lower level, it's kind of the same shit.
I mean, dog, I just feel like at the end of the day, when you're getting into these type spaces, bro, one, you got to be confident in who you are as a person. That's
Yeah.
one, most definitely, because once you become a public figure, bro, you open yourself up to a whole lot of ridicule, a whole lot of if you do this, a person gonna feel a certain type way about it. People gonna always feel a certain type way about whatever you do in life. But if you're not strong enough to be centered inside yourself, bro, this ain't the lane that you need to be in. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with Uncle Shay and all that, but I do realize that in order to get to a certain level in this shit, dog, you have to have a certain type. What's the word I'm looking for? You got to have a certain type persona about yourself, bro. It
Yeah.
just is what it is at this point. At
Yeah.
this point, I mean, because like even going back to the sports topic I was talking about a few minutes ago, I don't think LeBron gets to where LeBron is if he out here slinging dick. It's better for him to have Savannah sitting there and the family man. That way you can sell that to Middle America or America. You can
Yeah.
sell that to them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only person I really know that really be out doing this thing like that, bro, and like really successful and not a really, he's not an athlete, but probably Leonardo DiCaprio or some shit like that. He don't, and people don't even talk about Leo. Leo will fuck with you till you turn 25, and once you turn 25, he kick your ass out. He start fucking with all the girls. I don't give a fuck how
Yeah.
fine.
He's also white, so he can get away with shit like that.
Yeah, cause
A black nigga moving the same way, it ain't gonna happen.
I was just finna say that. I would
Trey
just
Songz can move. Trey Songz can move like that, but you're gonna get some allegations on the way.
hey, it's funny you brought up Trey Songz' name, bro. I was just looking at this documentary about Trey Songz while I was on vacation.
They got a documentary about Trey Songz.
Man, they got a doc
Yeah,
about Trey Songz, bro.
where's that?
On YouTube.
Oh, that's
Bro,
crazy.
listen,
And
I'm not
it's talking about all of this rape shit.
yet see, I ain't want to go, but yes, it talk about
I
all the
mean,
allegations they
trigger warning. My bad.
listen, bro. I ain't know Trey Songz was wilding like that, bro. Like, I wonder why I haven't seen Trey Songz in a while, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, Trey Songz ain't dropped no music in a while. You know what I'm saying? But
And you
hey,
see, Kiki Palmer went on Club Shay Shay, and she kind of like stood on the shit she said in the past. Like she
on the Breakfast
reiterated.
Club,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Breakfast
She like
bro, they had
she
that
stood
whole
on that shit. Yeah.
they had that interview on the documentary where she was at the Breakfast Club talking about Trey Songz. It's a couple of other ladies in there was saying that Trey Songz is very abusive. Uh, listen, bro, if you want to go watch it, man. It's crazy. I mean,
I don't even think I want to see no shit like that.
oh, so you are one of the people that can't detach the person from the music.
No, I can't. I absolutely can't. Well, no, matter of fact, I can't because I don't listen to R. Kelly music to this day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And in my mind, I be saying like it ain't because of the allegations, but I think it is. I really think it is. I haven't listened to R. Kelly music in 5+ years. Like none
I
of it.
mean, for me, R. Kelly was such a big he was a big artist when I was growing up. And his R&B
Me too.
music was what was a soundtrack to a lot of shit that was going on as far as the R&B scene then. But can I no listen, listen, we all hypocrites, bro. We cap for who we cap for. And I'm not capping for shit that R. Kelly did, but when it come down to the music, bro, I fuck with the music. So, and
You're right.
if it come down to somebody I don't like, then yes, I'm gonna be a hypocrite. But when it comes down to somebody else, I'm just being honest, bro. Like it is what it is. Speaking of, while we're in entertainment, right? I seen this come up on social media, and I say, I know me and Hollywood gonna argue about this here, boy. It has
You
the
don't know that.
best performer alive. It has 5 people, right?
Here we go.
It got
Mind
Hollywood.
you, mind you, I just left the Usher concert. Mind you,
Oh, dog, you let us put cherries in Miss Hollywood mouth.
we wasn't that close. We wasn't that close.
Okay. They have Usher Raymond on here. They have Beyonce on here. They have Chris Brown on here. They got Bruno Mars on here, and they have Doja Cat. Now, I'm gonna say
How they
this.
put Doja Cat on there?
I
Where
don't
the
know.
fuck she come from?
I was just gonna say I don't even know who the fuck Doja. I mean, I know who she is, but I don't listen to her music.
No,
So
I like Doja Cat. I fuck with her music heavy.
no.
But
Okay.
the best performer,
Yes, alive out of them.
she's like the outlier in that list. You automatically remove her from the list. Get her out of here.
Okay. 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 You know who I'm going with. I'm gonna start off.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Chris Breezy, #1 for me. Chris Brown is #1. I mean, I get it.
I can't argue. I can't argue that.
Chris Brown #1 for me. #2 is Beyonce to me. #3, this was gonna get tricky. I like Bruno Mars as far as a live performer. I like him, but I'm gonna
See,
put.
I was with you until you said, "Come on, dog. You come on, man. Come on,
Listen,
dog. Come on."
listen. From the times I've seen Bruno Mars perform live, I've always liked his show, bro. I'm just speaking for me. Yo, list could be different, Hollywood. That's why I say it's a toss up between. I'm stuck at 3.
Yeah, but he got to surround himself with black people for that shit to be good, though.
Dog, why we gotta make it into a race thing? Now we just talk about niggas.
I'm just telling you. I'm just stating the obvious. Is that not true? Do he not have a stage full of black people up there?
Yes, everybody that's on this list have a stage full of black people up there. What
No, they don't. No.
Yes, they do.
Well, Beyonce do.
Yes.
But
Chris Brown too.
Chris Brown and Usher can stand on that motherfucker by themselves. Mind you, I just seen Usher now.
I feel you. Listen, we know that you have a bias when it comes down to Raymond.
No, I don't, because I was gonna put Chris Brown first. So what bias come from it?
Putting Chris Brown first.
Huh?
It ain't. Listen, one thing we ain't gonna argue about is Chris Brown being number one. Now
I was gonna put Beyonce too. Ain't no bias.
Okay. Go ahead.
But now you going too motherfucking far when you put Bruno Mars in front of us. Come on, dog. Come on. I just left the Usher concert, dog. Stop that.
So you have what they call what they call that shit when you living in the moment? Bias.
Recency? No, that's not that. Yeah, no. No, it's not.
Listen, man. I seen Bruno Mars.
I seen some shit that Bruno Mars can't do. He can't. It can't happen.
What, from anybody can get some cherries and put it in the girl mouth?
I ain't even talking about that part. That was
you talking about rolling around on skates?
That was the least eventful part of the show for me. Yes, he can't do that. He can't do that.
You know Bruno can't skate.
That nigga can't skate. Only black people know how to skate like that.
Okay.
Let's just be real.
Okay. So yours is Chris Brown, Beyonce, Usher, Bruno Mars, then Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat last because me knowing you have ever seen her perform, so we put her last.
So I'm gonna go Chris Brown, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Usher, then Doja Cat.
This nigga put Usher last.
Dog,
mind you, everybody was putting Usher number one on their list after he did that Vegas residency.
Yeah, because that's recency bias.
Man, fuck that.
Bias.
Fuck that. That shit means something. Ain't nobody ever had Bruno Mars number one on their list ever.
No.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Listen, Bruno.
Usher done been number one on the list. Yes, just go ahead. I know it's hard for you to say it, but go ahead.
Listen, bro, you making it seem like I hate Usher, and I don't.
No, I know you don't.
I just don't think Usher is he a performer, dog. But
boy, don't say that. Don't you fucking say it.
Don't say what?
I just left the concert just now.
I know you did. You don't got to keep telling me that you left Usher. I know.
I went to go see Usher on a work night, nigga. I went to work a couple hours later. Tired of the motherfucker, man.
I don't love him some US.
I'm still listen. I think that's part of the reason I'm still fucked up right now. I'm still recovering. That shit started it off.
Okay, so you ain't even tell me about the fact where like his last album, dog, that shit was trash.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. That's besides the concert. You're right. That shit was trash.
That shit was trash.
See, I agree with that. But that shit don't take away from his previous work.
I'm not gonna knock none of the things that you're saying, dog. Listen, I just don't. I mean, listen, Usher's up there, dog. He's just not in my pantheon and shit. Where yours at, dog? But he up there. He definitely.
Usher need to let Chris Brown produce one of his albums. That's what he need to do.
No.
He need to get in that. He need to get in the lab with Chris Brown.
No, he need to get in the lab with.
Yeah, because he wants to have the newer feel, but I think he's going to the wrong people. Chris Brown, the nigga you need to go to.
You make a hit, the people gonna come. This is my thing with Usher.
He made a hit. What happened to Glue? Glue wasn't even on the new. It wasn't even on the new album.
That's my point.
Yeah, so that's the sound that we looking for, but it seems like he running away from that shit.
Bro, either was Bad Habits. Neither one of them songs was on the new album. On that last one.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
So what Usher?
We looking for an album full of shit like that. That's what I'm looking for.
He needs to do what he done. Don't go get Chris Brown. Don't go get Chris Brown.
Go get Jermaine Dupri, huh?
Go get JD.
Look.
You dog, listen, when y'all two niggas get together, y'all niggas make magic. Why fuck up the serum? Nigga, if you know this gonna be that dope, then go get the nigga that make the dope.
And then my thing is, he played nothing from that new album.
Cause that shit was trash.
he went back to that Hard to Love. That was the earliest shit he had on he performed, was that Hard to Love album. That from that album on back. The last couple maybe 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't perform anything from them shit.
Man, listen, bro. Go get JD and listen, dog. Feed your core fan base, bro. I think that's where a lot of artists go wrong, dog. I understand you want the new young people or whatever, dog. But you got to feed your core fan base. Nigga, start doing interviews with Casanet and going to places like that, dog, where the young people gonna see you.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit is not gonna hit unless he got the music to stand behind that shit. Like you could do all that. All that shit is cool. I agree with you. Do all that. But first you got to get to the music, dog. That shit ain't been sounding like it's supposed to. Glue and Bad Habits. Yeah. That need to be your main staples on the album. Yeah, that should have been your main 2 singles on the album.
Yeah. But you gotta remember, those 2 songs came out way before that. Nigga, them shit, I think Glue came out maybe a year. I mean, not Glue. Bad Habits.
I don't give a fuck. I specifically went to that album just to make sure those 2 songs was on there, and they weren't.
I mean, again,
he tripping.
I just feel like you need to feed your fan base, bro. And I think that's what a lot of these legacy acts are starting to do, bro. Like, they're trying to appeal to a younger demographic, dog. And by doing that, you leaving your core fan base starving for the music that made them a fan of yours in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have a balancing act in that shit, bro. Like, I don't mind if you want to get with Chris and throw 3-4 songs on there that you and Chris came up with, up tempo and shit like that. But you got to feed your the core. Like, the niggas that fuck with you. I came to you because I like this. This is what you provide for me. But when you get on there and start doing that shit that he did.
Yeah, if we do get some shit like that from us, it's gonna be 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And he don't have the time for it right now. He been performing non-stop for the past 3, 4 years. We ain't finna get nothing like that.
Okay. Well, shout out to him then. All right, this is our next topic, right?
You stand on that list you just made though, right? You put Bruno Mars in front of us. I just want to know.
I don't know, dog. To be honest with you, it's a toss-up. I don't know, because I think Bruno Mars a hell of an entertainer as well too, bro. So
I get that, but we talking about us. Never mind. Moving right along.
No, you put Usher up under R. Kelly and all that type shit, so I understand. I get it.
I put Usher under who?
R. Kelly.
Under him?
Yes.
What you mean under him?
Like the king of R&B. You think Usher, Chris? I mean, however your pantheon go, all I'm saying is you rank Usher high, and it's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna debate you on it. I just don't put him that high, but we're gonna keep it moving. Hollywood, we're older, so we come from a different type of lineage, right? So we come from where a man, if he see a young lady, he go shoot a shot or whatever, right? So I seen this video where a woman was saying that guys should stop chasing women, right? And she had some points that I thought were valid. And I said, well, listen, let me bring it to the podcast and let me see what Hollywood think about it. And this is what the young lady had to say about the chasing and what men should do.
Expectations wasn't like the other dudes, because the other dudes wanted me. So when dudes are chasing women got that upper hand anyways. We got what men want. So once I began to challenge myself with the guy who made me, he was putting stop signs in front of me with all the toxic things, all that, sending them paragraphs and all that, you not about to get a response. Oh, you think you about to pull up? You not about to get an answer either. That's making me respect his boundaries, and it's making me respect him. Something I never had to do. So I feel like You got to challenge yourself. I challenge myself with the person I like the most. It's the difference when you actually like somebody and they are not the soft guy. They are not the one that's gonna let you get over. You now are put in a position to challenge yourself. Now it's either you gonna cut him off because he ain't kissing your butt and because you not feeling as though you're the catch. When you dealing with somebody else who know that they are also the catch, that's where that real shadow work comes in. And instead of me running from that situation and just go get me another dude who gonna chase behind me, I'd rather deal with the man. Women are used to.
Hollywood, what you think about that?
That kind of leads to what you say all the time about liking the female who like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily disagree with what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I don't see nothing wrong with a nigga showing interest in a female.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you kind of, she kind of, I kind of like tippy toe once she starts saying that chase shit.
Mm-hmm.
Chase puts a negative connotation on me actually trying to holler at you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I don't consider that chasing. I just consider that me showing motherfucking interest in you. And if
Yes,
I
yes.
see something I like, what's wrong with me trying to go get at that?
Yeah.
I mean, me taking that to another level of upgrading that shit to chasing, then that's where the problem come in at. But I don't see no issue with a nigga trying to get at what you know what you like.
Yeah. I agree. I just feel like, like she said a couple of key things in her talking points where she was like, when they send you long ass paragraphs and you don't pay that shit. No. Listen,
Yeah, that's doing
I
too much.
I feel like if you show like you have to have some type decorum about yourself as a man, bro. And she right, dog. Women usually have the upper hand when it comes down to the beginning levels of a relationship or trying to talk to a woman because it usually is the man that's going after the woman. So the woman has all the power in the beginning. But I think when you get to a certain age, dog, and I'm starting to realize this as I talk to a lot of fellas, dog, a lot of niggas don't got sex discipline, dog. A lot of niggas ain't disciplined. A lot of niggas don't have barriers, depending on how attractive the woman is to you. I think if you got goals, I mean, if you have discipline, you have boundaries, bro, you got to stand on your boundaries no matter how fine she is, bro. She either gonna respect your boundaries and your discipline or she not. Because it's the pretty girl privilege thing that we always talk about, dog. You'll let a pretty girl get away with shit that you won't let a non-attractive woman get away with. And I agree
Not
with you.
not if you used to attractive motherfuckers.
And that's the problem. A lot of niggas
Yeah.
not used to attractive women. You know what I mean? A lot of times when you get money, the level of woman you start dealing with definitely changes.
Yeah.
So if you're new to that spectrum of woman, bro, of course you're gonna let her get away with shit that you not gonna let a girl that you're not attracted to or a girl that you like get away with it. I agree with you with the chasing, bro. I feel like that is a negative word used in there,
Yeah.
but you have to reciprocate to me what I'm giving to you. If I'm coming at you and if I'm texting you, bro, and you texting me 2-3 hours later, I'm out. That's the easy way for me
Yeah.
to start fucking with you.
Niggas gotta learn how to read the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I
If she ain't
text
giving you that same energy back, then
you, yeah,
let it go.
because listen, I feel like this. If a girl like you, bro, if you text her, she gonna text you right back. Even if she can't talk to you at that moment, she might text you back, hey, I can't talk right now. I'm such and such, but I'll hit you back when I get some free time. That's cool. I got no problem with that. But me texting
Yeah.
you at 8 o'clock and then you text me back at 2 o'clock, that's an easy way for me to stop fucking with you. Like the energy has to be on the same level. And I
Yeah.
think sometimes niggas want a girl so bad, like Hollywood say, they don't read the room. She not interested in you like that, bro. I don't know no woman that like a man like that, bro. That if he texts her at 8 o'clock in the morning, she gonna wait till 2 o'clock in the afternoon to hit him back. That shit just don't happen. Maybe I'm off. Maybe that's my fucked up mindset. But that's the easy way for me to start fucking with you, Hollywood.
I
Period.
mean, you might be off in certain situations, but for the most part, you spot on. Cause shit, that mean a nigga want to know your mind. Unless you got something very important going on, to where it
Yeah.
took your mind away from me, then okay. But other than that, yeah, that mean the nigga want to know your mind from 8 o'clock in the morning to Whenever
Whenever.
you started scrolling and looking through your text, and then you stumbled upon my text, that's when I hit your mind.
Mhm.
But you wasn't really thinking about it, nigga. Nah, I'm
No,
somewhere
no,
over to the
listen.
left.
I'm gonna be real with you, dog. We live in a time where everybody got their phone on them damn near 80% of the time. You see when that text come in. If you like
Yeah,
somebody and you see that text come in, bro, you gonna hit back, even if you busy. Hey, I'm busy. Let me hit you back. Boom.
that shit take 2 seconds.
That should take 2 seconds. You not finna see me text and say, hold on, let me. Dog, it don't work that way, bro. I'm sorry. It just don't.
Yeah,
It don't.
shit.
So for me, and I can only speak for Infamous, I can't speak for nobody else, dog. If the energy not the same with me, bro, if I feel like I'm doing too much, I'll fall back. And people say,
Yeah,
well, Infamous, you put women in the friend zone too easy. Listen, you're not
you
just the
do,
prize in this relationship. We both the
you
prize.
do, you do.
I do
See,
what?
see, after the first time of them doing that shit, you gonna put them in a friend zone or wherever you put them.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
think it takes a
I give
it
you.
takes a little bit more than the first time, dog.
I don't do it the first time, bro. Trust me, I don't.
Oh, you do it the second time, my bad.
Yeah, because listen, if this becomes a pattern, okay, this is what usually makes me put you in the friend zone. If me and you having a
Yeah,
like we actually texting with each other, right?
yeah,
And then you just
yeah.
go black codes 00 black, just stop, and then you don't text back until the next day. Nah, that's you got one time to play with me like that.
I'm just teasing you, nigga. I'm that nigga. I've been married for 15 years. That's why I'm talking like that. But if I wasn't, I'd be the same nigga, man. You're not finna play with me at all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
hell.
Nah. I mean, cause I feel like, and I kind of want to do this, but I don't want to say it on the pod because people be listening to the pod. But it's
Oh
something
shit.
that I want to do with Hollywood that me and him could do that I don't think, and I'm gonna talk to you about it after the podcast. I think it's something that me and you could do together, go out in public and we could do it. And we can set a little, like a little mini budget to the side to see if somebody want to win the money. Right? But I don't want to say it on the pod because I know that somebody might take our idea. So I'll talk to you about it after the podcast. But I
Please, cause
think,
them niggas listening.
yeah, I think, and I think it'll start a trend. I think it's more on the lines of that 21 and me shit or 21 20v1. It's something like that
Yeah.
that I want to do, but it would just involve you and me and a whole bunch of women, right?
Hmm.
But we'll talk about it. Moving forward, let me see what else we got in here to sit in tickle our fancy. Oh, hey, I was looking at this video, Hollywood. What's the lady name? Shannon Sharp always talking about her. The little girl who be on Instagram that be playing with herself, making herself squirt all the time.
Oh, be
What?
nasty.
Be nasty. Okay. I didn't know Be Nasty was in the military. She was in the
She you
military.
she looked like it, and that motherfucking nasty too, boy.
Well, her baby daddy's putting her on child support, and she's freaking the fuck out.
Why not? He got primary custody, right?
I think so.
Why
She
not?
she said that the court is asking her to pay $5K a month.
She got it.
She got Hollywood.
She got it.
Well, this her. This Be
And
Nasty.
then somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, but I also might call him my baby daddy, decided when he got out the military after doing 20 plus years that retirement, disability, and school money wasn't enough for him. So he had to hit his baby mama for child support. And so I was like, dang, baby daddy, I'm not doing enough. Do you need more help? What do I need to help with? Do I need to help with your mortgage? Do I need to pay a bill? Do I need to take over a tuition? What do I need to do more of? And he like, I don't know. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't know? You went in there and told them people you needed help. What you need help with? And he like, I don't know. I don't need help. I'm a grown man. I don't need no help. That's what he was saying. So I'm like, hey, so what you need child support for?
Cause you got it, goddamn.
I'm confused. So anyways, he still takes me. They look at my finances and they was like, oh my gosh, you make a lot of money. So we want you to pay $5,000 a month for your one child. That baby don't even got $5K of expenses. That baby can't even.
That's your baby, goddammit.
One day if we let him. He don't even know what 5K is. You want me to give it to who?
Okay, Hollywood, there she go. That's what Be Nasty had to say. What is your thought?
See, listen, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm one of them old school niggas that's gonna just take my losses and go on and do what I gotta do. I'm not finna take her to court for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, we can't say women deserve this and women deserve that when they taking care of these kids by themselves, and then not have that same energy when it comes to a man who's doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's the primary parent and he's covering all these expenses that she doesn't see because he's not there on a day-to-day basis, then let that man go get his coins. Let him go get his money. I don't see no problem with that.
Yes. I agree with you, Hollywood. My thing is this, though. This sound like this a little boy, right? I don't know how old the kid is or whatever, but the way she's explaining it in her
child.
Yes. The way she's saying he can't spend $5,000 lets me know, well, I'm assuming that this is a young child or a child under 8, 9 years old, maybe 10, maybe. But you his mama. Like, you making it, like, I've never heard a girl talk like this about their child. And usually, if we're going to be honest, if we're going to keep it a bean.
She sound like a nigga.
Yes. You have to be fucked up as a mama to not have custody of your child. They usually give that to the mother.
She said that baby don't even need. What you mean that baby? You mean your baby? What the fuck are we talking about?
But see, this the thing is when the roles are vice versa. Women want to play that I need help. Now,
she might not be a fucked up parent. She probably just one of them mamas who just gave. That's a son. I'm gonna give you custody. Because how she moving, she don't need no kid.
No.
You playing with yourself in cars on tape and all that shit. Hell no.
I mean, but at the end of the day, bro, I see a lot of these porn stars that have kids or these social media influencers who are doing the same thing as she's doing, probably not to the level in which she's doing it. And they have kids. So for me, I'm just on that, man. Listen, bro, keep that same energy. Because if the roles was vice versa, and he was out here getting that paper, doing porn or whatever, you're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, she'll be in court.
Yeah, you're going to be in court.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing nothing for the child. I mean, I don't know if she's not doing nothing for the child. Maybe she giving him $1,000. Maybe that's not. Listen.
I mean, but she got a point because after he's filing for child support, if she came to him and be like, okay, well, what you need help with?
Yeah.
And let's keep these people out of our business. She got a point there. This nigga don't just want a light bill money or tuition for a school and no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga want to get in her pockets. So she got a point. But like I said, if we're gonna keep that same energy with the women, we gotta do it with the dudes.
Yes. I agree with you, dog. I just listen. This is her side of the story. There's always two sides of the story. Her side, his side, and the truth. So again, nobody's gonna get on here and say that, hey, I'm a shitty parent and this nigga doing this to me and da-da. Nobody gonna say that. Everybody gonna plank themselves as the victim. And I'm not saying this what Be Nasty doing. I'm just saying in general, that's how most people act, bro. When they tell you the story, they make the other person out to be the villain. They never look at, and I say this all the time, dog. In life, two things that they learned you in grade school are very prominent in your life. That's cause and effect. Those two things are prominent in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has a cause and everything has an effect. Cause and effect. Every action has a reaction. What's causing this nigga to act like that? Because unless he hurt, like, Me personally, if I was that nigga, I don't even want nothing to do with you like that. Like, I don't want my baby mama in no car washes playing with us. She doing sex. Like, you're a sex worker. For me, some niggas don't have no problem with that. For me though, my kids don't be no sex worker, bro.
Yeah, but if
I
she's
don't want nothing
making
to do
bread
with
off
you.
that, she don't give a fuck how you feel if she's making a good living off of it.
I agree. But when it
Right.
comes down to Be Nasty Junior,
Be
bro,
Nasty Junior.
I
Don't
got
call
all
my
this
damn
shit.
child no shit like that. That's
This
crazy.
shit got down to Be Nasty Junior, dog.
Be
And
Nasty
I'm struggling.
Junior.
I'm
That's
gonna need
crazy.
you to help with this because I'm
Yeah.
allowing you to go and do the shit that you're doing. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
to
if
be with
like,
you.
that was probably the best point she did make. Like, okay,
If
nigga, what you need help with? What you need help with? I got you.
if that's true.
Yeah, if that's true. You right.
If
If that's true.
that's true. If that part true, then
Yeah,
yes.
you
Yeah.
right.
Because listen, dog, I feel like this. If you done with your kid's mom or you done with your your kid's father, bro, like you know that you don't want nothing to do with them like that. I really don't want to fuck with you like that. So if you come to me and say, hey, what you need, I'm gonna tell you what
I
I need
got you.
from my son.
I got you. Yeah, I
We
got
don't even gotta involve no white people in this shit. This seems
you. Yeah,
like big
come
again,
get it.
this is my personal interpretation. He asked her for something. She told him no. You tell me no. Now we got to involve these white people in it because I
Yeah,
know you
but
making bread. So when
you
you
can
get
tell
on social media, the first thing you gonna come and say is, "Well, I asked him what he needed." Okay, but when I told you what I needed, you didn't agree to it. You thought I was trying to get over.
yeah. You can
So
pretty much tell they don't fuck with each other though.
no, no, they don't. Now Hollywood, I'm out in the dating world, right? And
Yes, you
I've
are.
taken women out on dates, right? Now this is
Yes,
what
you
me and
have.
you gonna part ways because we always had debates on situations like, well, if a girl out with her friend and she bring her friend, you say it's cool. I tell you it's not.
I ain't never said that. I
You
said it
said
depends. It depends on the
on the
setting.
situation. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Don't do
So,
that.
and I am a firm believer that if a girl catfish me, I sit there and talk with her knowing that I ain't got nothing going on. Hollywood say go get up and leave.
Never, never.
Hollywood say go get up and leave.
I got
Okay.
plenty of things I could be doing better than sitting here with a motherfucker who lied to me. Yeah, of
So
course.
this
I'm leaving.
conversation is about a young lady. She went out on a date with a young man, and she started ordering her kids food. Right?
Man, I think I sent you that shit.
You
I
did.
think I did. I think I did. Oh my
Oh,
god.
listen. Before I play the clip, Hollywood. This is the first date.
Yeah. Yeah, put you gotta preface it by saying that shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's the first date.
Yeah.
Uh, she has
Like
three kids.
I don't even know you yet.
Yes. So, in this situation, I'm gonna play the audio, but in this situation, bro, see, this leads to the point where I say you have to have discipline and you gotta have boundaries, bro. No matter how fine the girl is, you got to set this shit, bro. Because if you don't, she gonna run over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this sets the tone for the relationship, bro. If she can do this shit, then
Ain't
you've now
ain't, ain't
started
no
a
relationship.
lunacy, huh?
Fuck that. It ain't no relationship.
Okay, but this ain't tricking if you got it. If Lil Wayne, that that what Lil Wayne say. It ain't tricking if you got it. If you want
Man.
to hit her bad enough, are you gonna do this? If this Bernice Burgos is she trying to order food for all her family members, Hollywood, this Bernice, are you paying for
No. I mean,
it? Okay, here we go.
listen, okay. Yeah, you got a point. And my sole mission is to go and hit you and go on by my business. Like, yeah, I pay for that little cheap ass food. Because I don't
Bro,
see no future. I don't see no future with you other than smashing.
no, I ain't doing it. See, I told you, man, you gonna. I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
if.
I don't listen, man. If I'm trying to just fuck you and go on by my business, I pay that little $100, $200 for them little meals, man.
But fucking not guaranteed. Cause listen, I
Huh?
look at it like this. Fucking not
Nah,
guaranteed.
now after I done paid for that, and it ain't nothing after that, then I'm
Okay.
going by my business. You ain't gotta worry about me no more.
Hell no.
You ain't gotta worry about me no more. I'm done.
No, listen, this my mindset on the Hollywood.
What you gotta fuck first?
No, if I'm gonna go off this scenario. If I take you on a date and you try me like that, you don't like me no way. You not finna try a nigga like that you like.
I don't really like you either though.
Okay, but we
I like the way your
out.
body look. I like the way your body look.
Okay, but we figuring this out on the first day, Hollywood. That's what I'm saying.
We're not even on the same wavelength mentally. Like we don't even speak the same language. But I'm attracted to what you got on right now. I just want to fuck.
Okay, this is why I'm gonna argue with you, and this is what we're gonna get our debate on. This is the
debate. You can't even argue because your example was Bernie's Burgos.
Yes.
You heard her on the Joe Budden podcast. You heard her speak.
And I told you what that was.
And then your attraction level went from here to here.
Yes.
But you'll still fuck.
Yes.
So your only goal is to smash.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, if I gotta jump 1 or 2 hurdles to get to that pussy, I'ma do it.
I agree.
Okay, so what's the difference?
My difference is this, bro. I don't like for somebody to feel like they're using me, bro. That's for me.
We using
each other. I understand. But what I'm saying is, for this situation, they had to have prior conversations on the phone. He had to see something in there that he liked, to even want to take her out on a date for the first time. What I'm saying is, if a woman like you like that, because obviously he going under the inception that he like her. This ain't I'm just wanting to fuck. He getting to see it.
Under those circumstances, I agree with you. We went to a whole different scenario.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, in this scenario, they done talked on the phone before, and he like her for some reason.
Yeah, he trying to court her.
She don't like him, is what I'm saying. Because she's stepping out on some shit that she not trying this with a nigga that she like, bro, is what I'm saying.
She probably do like the nigga. She just probably one of them ghetto bitches who would pull a move like that. Hollywood. And she probably done got over doing shit like this. She probably do like the nigga. She probably don't see nothing wrong with what the fuck she doing. A lot of motherfuckers walking out here with they don't have the proper etiquette, dog.
Hollywood, we got to stop shooting these women bail for shit.
I'm not shooting her bail. She wrong as fuck. And the only way to teach her the proper etiquette is to walk the fuck out and not pay for that motherfucking bill. I'm with you. Okay, but somebody done showed her that she can get off. She can get this shit off. Is what I'm saying.
Listen, I'm not knocking what you're saying, Hollywood. This is my only pushback to what we argue. Well, I'm gonna say, this is what we debating about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how ghetto you are. And when I say we shooting women bail, this is what I mean by shooting them bail. I don't give a fuck if you're ghetto, you classy, you bougie, you sedity. When a woman like you, bro, they all know it's certain shit you not finna pull on a nigga that you like. She not pulling that on a nigga that she like. Even if her kids are hungry. She not gonna even play that game because she want the nigga to be invested in her like that. So she not even finna sit and do no dumb shit like that. So for me, if you do that to me, I'm telling you off rip, that's how I'm gonna take it. Because like we said earlier, when a woman like you, dog, she alters certain shit. Most women know that if I go out on a date with a nigga for the first time, I'm not coming at him about buying all 3 of my kids no food. You'd rather go to McDonald's after he drop you off and go get him something to eat to give off that perception. I don't give a fuck if you ghetto, if you bougie, and no shit like that. What I'm saying is, she did not like, for whatever the conversation happened somewhere in there, she felt like she could play with him like that. And at that point, he did the right shit. He told her, no, I ain't doing that shit.
But it took a nigga like that, and it's gonna take a nigga like you to teach some of these chicks proper etiquette. Because we done talked about this shit before. A lot of these young niggas, they don't know how to talk to women. So what do they lead with? With
money.
Exactly. And that's the issue.
I agree.
Them leading with money leads to chicks like this. That don't necessarily mean that she don't like you. She just don't know no better because these niggas before you done fucked up her mindset to where she think that anything is in play when it comes to money, because these niggas, they love language is financial and throwing out money. That shit ain't like that with niggas like us. So like I said, it's gonna take a nigga like you and the nigga on the video to teach her proper etiquette. She don't know no better.
Listen, I'm not arguing with you about the etiquette shit, dog. My only argument, and what you said is facts. All I'm saying is, in my personal opinion, I feel like women know certain, no matter how niggas play with money, the niggas that got money that they like.
These chicks don't know. Some of these chicks don't know no better. A lot of them do. I ain't trying to shoot her no bell or nothing, dog. But I think these chicks, that shit, this new wave of niggas, done fuck they mind up, dog.
I mean, but you know what? This shit been going on since we were kids, dog. Niggas been tricking for a long time.
Yeah, but this shit is at an all time high. This scamming shit is at an all time high right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me play the audio, dog. We don't went off on a tangent on. Let me play the audio and let you. And the nigga sitting there looking crazy, like, what the fuck, like, bitch, like. But this is the audio.
The strip, the spinach dip, the meal. All of this, what I'm gonna order, you can do this to go.
To go?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get something for my 12-year-old because he eat like a man. So I get the fries. And then I'm not gonna get her something for her to eat tomorrow. I ain't gonna feel like it.
Okay, now hold on for a minute. How much stuff did you just order? I mean, how much you got, ma'am? How much you got?
I have calamity wings and wings. Those are gonna come from here. And then I have a spinach dip.
Spinach dip to go.
Buffalo sandwich to go.
Buffalo sandwich to go. Chicken tenders to go.
Yeah, I got
They bleed good. They bleed real good.
I got 3 children, you know that.
3 children.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order all this something.
Buffalo sandwich to go. Chicken tenders to go.
Yeah, that's all I have right now.
That's a lot to go. You might as well go. That's too much. I can't. And this is our first date. Ain't trying to be funny. This is our first date. I'm not taking care of your children. Am I crazy or she crazy? I mean, I'm just trying. Am I crazy or she crazy?
She's not trying to get it.
Hey, that lady was like, leave me up out of this shit, boy.
I'm so sorry. We need to talk about it. We need a timeout. We're going to time out on the 15th.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, be back. We got to talk about this.
Bro, that nigga said, I didn't even know you had kids. Hey, listen, bro.
Yeah, we didn't even get to that point of the conversation yet. See, listen. My reaction would have been exactly like that nigga's reaction. Don't get this shit twisted. I'm just in a nice setting. I'm calm. I got my heated seats on. So I'm thinking logically right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not actually in that situation. If I was, nigga, I'd be talking just like him. But I'm thinking logically like right now. That's why I'm kind of shooting her some bail. They don't know no better. And she was so confident with it. She was super confident with it. She ordered appetizers and all kind of shit. Man, I would have walked the fuck up out of there. Man, you crazy. Bitch, you, man. I probably would have called out her name.
Oh, listen, bro. I would have been like, okay, well, let me run to the bathroom. You keep ordering shit, and I'd have gracefully exited.
I wouldn't even have did that. I would have did exactly because somebody got to teach it, dog.
Oh, she would.
And we got to do this in public. We got to do this in front of the waiter. All of this. We got to make a public scene out of the situation. We got to.
Listen, I still stand on my business, dog. I don't give a fuck how ghetto you is. If you like a nigga, it's certain shit you just not gonna play with him about. It's just not. Okay, that's just like the chick, right? I think this is what sets the savages that we talk about all the time away from the new school savages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those women understand that when you fuck with a nigga, you got to make him seem, you got to come off a certain type way to him, dog. At least until you get him into your fly trap, until you get him in go. Women these days, the new crop, they go straight in, right? But they still understand that if I like a nigga enough, I'm not finna show him the real me in the get-go. Not that part of me. I'm gonna be what he like in the beginning until I get him entangled. I think this girl right here, I mean, she all right looking. So I'm pretty sure she's been on dates, multiple dates. I'm pretty sure some niggas that done dated her said, dog, I went out with her. She ain't even try no shit like that with me.
That could be true.
And again, it all comes down to if they like you, bro. That's what, listen, I don't think relationships is hard as we make it out to be, dog. I think, like you said, it's so much convoluted shit in relationships now, bro. People think that you got to be on social media. You got to have this. Relationships not really that hard, bro. Find somebody
ain't
that aligns with you.
and it'll be much easier if you kept all of that bullshit out of it.
Social, yeah.
That's the key. Keep all that bullshit out of your relationship and make it a little bit more simple, dog.
Yes.
Shit ain't that complicated.
Dog, just find a motherfucker that aligns with you, bro. You got to realize, cause listen, this will gonna make a relationship stronger. The hard times. Everybody can
Yeah.
be good when it's good. All the hard times that y'all go through, dog, is what's gonna build y'all relationship up to be what it needs to be. That's when you know a motherfucker got your back. It's when the hard times come. Of course, it's when we going on trips and I'm buying you this and you could go on Instagram and show all the flowers I'm sending to your job and the edible arrangements and we going out to $300-400 restaurant. That's cool. But the basis
Yeah.
of it is when adversity hits your relationship. When you mad at me for something, can you come explain to me what you're mad at me and me and you can talk through it? Or do you
Right.
go, or do you get mad and go in your room and we'll talk for 2 or 3 days? Or if I
Yeah,
do something
I
that you
can't
like,
I
can
can't
you
do
see
that shit.
goodness
2 or 3
in it?
days. Come on now. Come on
Bro,
now.
listen, bro. It's them people that's done. Listen, Hollywood.
No,
Bro,
I know it's out there, but I can't rock like that.
you
Two or
can't
three
rock
days.
like, but
Two or three
see,
days.
Hollywood, you got to look at sometime that two people in a relationship are their pride level is high. The thing with you is your pride level ain't high like that. So you can be like, man, listen, let me go ahead and talk to you. Everybody ain't
Two or
got
three
that though, Hollywood.
2 or 3 days. We broke up. We don't go together no more.
That's a lie.
2 or 3 days, my nigga.
Yeah, 2 or 3 days, bro.
Nah, hell no. Like I can understand for situations that call for shit like that, but it ain't too much of shit that it ain't too many things that's gonna happen in a relationship to what we could walk by each other every day for 2 or 3 days and not say nothing to each other. Shit, most 98.7% of shit don't be that bad, dog. Like for real, for real.
I mean, but pride of motherfucker Hollywood.
Nigga, I left the
That's
seat,
the
I
thing.
left the toilet seat up, and you don't talk to me for 2 3 days. Like, nah.
I mean, I don't think that'll cause a 2 or 3 day rift, but listen,
I
if
ain't saying that, but I'm saying shit be petty. Shit be petty.
listen, if your communication skills ain't where it needs to be in a relationship, then it definitely could be like that. Like I was listening to this dude on social media the other day. He was speaking about this, what we talking about. He was saying that, him and his girl got into an argument, right? She went in
Mhm.
her room, she went in the room, he was in the front room, right? Say he went in there and watched the game. She went got in the bed. He say when he turned the TV off, he went in the room. She was on her side of the bed. He said he got in the bed, pulled the covers up, and went on her side of the bed, put his arms around her. She put her arms around him, right?
Yeah.
And that you got to realize that in the relationship, it's gonna be some discourse, bro. Y'all not gonna
Right.
always agree on everything, but one of y'all got to be the one to be like, you know what? This because listen, Hollywood, you married, and I like to hear your thoughts on it. It's gonna be times where you probably see your wife be like, man, this motherfucker, boy, this. You feel like that. That's just human
Yeah.
nature.
Of
But then you
course you
gotta
do.
also be the other side of your brain would be like, bro, this motherfucker get on my nerves, dog. But I can't picture life without him.
That's
And
the
that's
thing.
when you know you love a motherfucker, bro. Cause it's
And
easy to walk away.
shit don't be that big. A lot of shit you just gotta let brush off your shoulder, dog. A lot of shit you gotta ignore. Because like I said, it don't be that serious, my nigga. It
It's
really
the
don't.
pride.
Motherfucker be standing on shit that you shouldn't be standing on, dog. Fuck that pride shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
bro, listen. Pride done destroy, and I'm one. I can stand here. Pride can destroy your relationship, bro. It can.
Yeah,
It's
but but motherfucker standing on shit and going 2 and 3 days and a week without talking to each other. Only thing you doing is getting a motherfucker used to not being with you, used
I
to
agree.
being away from you. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I agree with you.
Yeah, like we can't rock like that. I
I
can't.
agree. That's why I say, dog, somebody got to be you need to marry. Well, let me not say that. You need to find somebody that perfectly aligns with what you got going on. If both of y'all are prideful people, y'all, it's gonna be hard for y'all unless one of y'all able to.
It ain't gonna work.
Unless you're one of y'all able to lower your pride and be like, you know what, babe, I'm mad, but fuck it, I'm sorry or whatever. Like, one of y'all not be able to do that, bro. If both of y'all are bullish, relationship ain't gonna work, bro. Because like you said, I'm gonna start to figure out that I don't need you.
Right.
And then once I figure out, because listen, I'm the poster child of that. My thing is this: for anybody that wants to date me in the future, if you watch this podcast,
Public service announcement. Go ahead.
once I figure out I don't need you for something, I'm out. So, like JC said in the song, don't let the necessary occur.
I mean, but if we keeping it real, don't none of us need none of us.
No, we do.
I just don't want to carry on without you. We really don't. Life not gonna stop if a motherfucker break up with a motherfucker. It's not.
No.
Especially if everybody got their shit aligned. It's not.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't want. I can't picture this shit without you. That's the point.
Yes. But sometimes though, you got to let people go out there and see it too. Like I say this all the time, dog. And you know, we had this
if you don't feel appreciated, yeah.
And that's the part of the relationship that I think people don't. This is when communication is at an all-time high, to be honest with you. Because if you've been with somebody for 15, 20 years, dog, somewhere in there, one or the other has felt unappreciated in the relationship. And at that point,
that's true.
At that point, that's when y'all communication skills need to come into effect. Because if you don't feel appreciated, and I'm not doing what you need me to do to make you feel appreciated, it does neither one of us no good to carry on in the way that we're going. Because if we're going this way, we know what the end result gonna be. See, because this is the thing about cheating. The actual act of cheating is actually the final result of the dysfunction that's been going on anyway. So if you feel a certain type way about something, or if I feel a certain type way about something, I have to express that to you and give you the opportunity to adapt. See, the thing is, a lot of us don't give the other person an opportunity to adapt. That goes to the point of me showing you that I fuck with you. If you tell me as your man, hey, I'm feeling devalued in the relationship, and I feel that because you do such and such, or you don't do such and such, et cetera, whatever it may be. If I don't make the proper adjustments then that's me showing you that I don't give a fuck. If I make the adjustments, then baby, I care. I'm trying. I'm not gonna get it right, but I'm trying. And that's how you can keep a successful relationship. But some of us are taught not to be able to communicate with each other, bro. We don't know how to talk to one another. Men are emotionally cut off. Once we start feeling a certain type way, bro, a man will stay in a relationship and be miserable. Women don't. Yeah. And that's the thing. A man will sit there because of the sake of the family, sit in a relationship and be miserable than a motherfucker. Because the foundation is laid. Women don't roll like that, bro. If they not happy, they'll disconnect. That's why you hear a lot of women say all the time, oh, bro, I emotionally disconnected from him a long time ago. Yeah. Well, if you did that,
they were just looking for their way out. That's all.
Yeah, they were looking for a way out. So again, this goes back to what we were talking about earlier about when women and men are in relationships, bro, we handle those relationships totally different, bro. A man usually, when he's fucking with a girl, we are taught to provide and protect. That's innate in our DNA. A real man gonna take care of you, bro. That's just what it is. Or he gonna do his best to provide for you. Even if it takes him putting his, because if we gonna be honest, most men, Hollywood, and you can speak to this, when it comes to the pecking order of the family, we probably at the bottom. It's gonna be wife, kids, and all the other shit that go on.
We throw everything in front of us. Yeah. Yes. That's like being a business owner. You pay everybody before you pay yourself. That's all it is.
Yeah. And then you be the most devalued in the whole family. And you would deal with that for everybody else to be happy.
It's because we make this shit look easy for the niggas who
Yes.
are stepping up to the plate, being a good father, a good husband, and
Yes.
all that shit. We do this shit and we don't complain about it. So a
Nope.
motherfuckers become complacent. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
But yeah, this shit ain't easy, man. This shit is tough.
It's,
It's tough.
and that's what most men, real men, gonna do, bro. Like we gonna put everybody else shit before our shit.
We supposed to. That's
You feel me?
that
And
that's the name of the job, dog. That's the assignment.
yeah, but in all that, dog, the nigga that's been the least value is the most important in the whole
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it, is that the nigga that feel the least value in the whole family dynamic is the nigga that's the most important. Is the man. If that shit fall apart, bro, then everything else crumbles. So again, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, man, if you feeling devalued in your relationship with whoever you may be in a relationship with, bro, communication is vital. If you're feeling devalued, that's a man or a woman, bring it to their attention, dog. Give them a. Men need to stop suffering in silence, dog. We got to stop doing that shit, bro. You got to voice how you feel.
It's a part of our nature, bro. It's a part of our nature. We ain't gonna say shit.
Nah, you got to start. You got to
You
start
know,
voicing your
we ain't
opinion,
gonna
bro.
say shit, bro. We ain't gonna say
Got
shit.
to. Cause listen, if she fuck with you, she gonna make the proper adjustments.
But in the nigga mind, if she really fuck with me, she gonna
She should
recognize when I'm. She gonna
no,
recognize it. Yeah.
no. See, this the thing about men, bro. Like we got to stop because you're in a relationship with somebody for 10 years. You got to stop assuming they know shit. That's what I learned. Cause that used to be my go-to. Man, I've been with you for 10 years. You should know. But nobody lives in your head, bro. And you're not the same person that she met 10 years ago. Views that you had when you were 20, you're not gonna have at 30 if you're
Yeah.
maturing as a man. So you got to stop assuming, or as a woman, because you've been with your husband for 15 years, it's certain things that he know. Yeah, like he know your favorite color is purple.
Well, women, if you got the type of man that never complains, just give him a day off from his normal duties and see how he react to it. That'll let you know if he got a lot on his plate and he needs somebody to need a little help from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, lighten his load one day and see how he react to it.
Listen, we finna get deep in the par right now. I want to ask you this question, Hollywood. Why does female intuition only work when it's about cheating? Why female intuition don't never work when they man done happen? Explain that to me.
hey, hey, you gotta ask them that. Maybe they put most of their focus on the cheap part to make sure a nigga's falling in line or some shit like that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
like,
you gotta ask them that shit.
no, I'm gonna drop a comment below. I mean, y'all drop a comment below. I'm curious as a man. Your intuition will kick in if you think I'm cheating. It'll definitely kick in. But you've been with me for X amount of years,
And
but your intuition, your hold on,
that's a good point.
your intuition
Why
never.
they why it ain't kick in when I was feeling a certain way that led to me spraying off and going to fuck with this chick on the other side of town
Oh, intuition don't work there.
who gets me. She gets me over here.
No, listen, bro. That's what they call selective intuition. Is what I call it. You select what to
That nigga done
activate.
made a new turn.
You know, it's real. No, you select when you want to activate your intuition. Your intuition don't get activated that nigga, this nigga's in the house and he not acting like himself. Your female intuition don't kick in then.
Mm.
It don't activate. But the damn show activates when it's time for you think I'm doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing.
Right.
Oh, it's female intuition. My intuition told you. Well, bitch, why your intuition they tell you I wasn't happy?
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
that's when they
listen,
need to kick in.
yes.
You could save a lot of heartache if it kicked in there.
Because listen, like I said earlier in the podcast, Hollywood, every action has a reaction. Every cause has an effect.
Yeah.
The cause was I was unhappy with your ass, which led to the effect of me going to do some shit I ain't supposed to be doing. When again, female intuition is the biggest crock of shit that women done came up with. And women be Well, women will stand 10 toes deep in that goddamn intuition shit, bro.
Yeah,
There's no such
they
thing
will.
as no fucking intuition. Because guess what? The nigga been fucking hoes when he first met you. He was fucking hoes while he was with you. What was your intuition then? There's no such thing.
Yeah.
Intuition ain't nothing but you understanding your man's daily routines. You know his habits. And when those shits change, women pay attention to details. That's all
Yeah.
female intuition
That
is.
nigga usually get home at 5. It's 5:30. What the fuck going on?
Yes. Yes.
That's
Everything
all it
starts
is.
to change, bro. And listen, the
Mhm.
best men that cheat don't change up nothing. They make everything look the same. And you, man, listen, back in the day, granddaddy played the game the way the game go. Mama them didn't. Sometimes mama didn't even know you had a whole nother family on the other side of town.
She knew.
I said sometimes.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes. No, I know a nigga, instance Hollywood. Nigga was a airplane pilot. This nigga had 2 different families in 2 different states, bro. Didn't know nothing about each other. It could be done.
That nigga had a job for it, didn't he?
He had the job for it, and everything looked the same. So again, bro, but see, bro, you never hear men talk about male intuition, dog. And we have it.
Of course we do.
We have it. We just don't alert it like how y'all alert it, bro. So again, ladies, if you listen to the part, please let me know why intuition only works when it comes down to cheating. It never works in any other
You
situations.
finna start some shit.
How? It's the
I'm just
truth.
saying, you finna start some shit.
I just want them to explain it to me, dog. How female intuition only starts when it's on the man. I like if I'm doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing. Why female intuition don't never kick in when I'm sitting at home and I'm miserable? Or
I don't give a- They kick you in. They see you over there sad like a motherfucking puppy dog. They just don't give a fuck.
now you sit on the
It,
side
it,
like a puppy
it,
dog.
yeah, it's gonna take some work to get to the bottom of that. I'm tired.
Hey man,
Only thing
listen.
they gonna do is say you all right, and then the nigga gonna say yeah. Then they gonna go in the room.
Yes. 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 Cause listen, that's men. A real man's defense. This is what he gonna always tell his woman. Anytime some shit occur, and most men gonna agree. When some shit happen, first thing they gonna say is what, Hollywood? Man, I figure it out. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because we ain't got no choice. We gotta figure it out.
You got to figure it out.
We ain't got
I
no
don't
choice.
have to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Even like with me being single and doing the shit that I'm doing, when shit be bothering me, dog, and I talk to people about it, I be like, but you know what, dog? I'll figure it out.
That's it.
No matter how long
What's
that shit take me, I'm gonna figure it out.
what's the alternative if I don't figure it out? I gotta figure it out.
Yes.
That's the
You
thing.
got to.
We ain't got no choice.
No, if you don't figure it out, the empire falls, bro.
Exactly. So I figure it out
Figure it
because I
out, bro.
have to.
We have no choice as men. I mean, and listen, this is not to be bashing no one because it is some women out here who
It ain't bashing women.
it is some women out here that understand that and they put value in it. But guess what? It's gonna be hard to find those type women, dog. You got to filter through a lot to find her. And if you find her, you better be mature enough to deal with her, bro. And the same thing
Yeah,
for
this,
women. You got to
yeah, this,
you got to be mature enough to deal with a nigga like that, bro.
yeah, shit
Cause he
different
gonna
now.
have boundaries, bro. And as we see, women got problem with niggas with boundaries. They start throwing out those buzzwords at a Hollywood, calling him a sassy. He ain't a real man. He can't deal with me. He can't fuck with a real woman. Listen, I'll be honest with you. In Hollywood, maybe we can have this conversation before we get out of here. I don't think men care too much about. I ain't saying you got to be rich and no shit like that, but I don't think men put. I don't think men stack women high up on wanting to marry because of their financial status. Like how women are. Like women want a man to be financial. On the vice versa side, we want you to have something. We don't want you to be a brokey, but
Nah,
because you have,
niggas don't put too much stock in shit like that. Nah.
and why do you think that? Before we get out of here,
Well, if you a nigga who got your own thing going on, like You don't care about what she got going on to a certain extent.
Yes.
It can't be to the point where you take it from me and you're not bringing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as you being up to my level or more than me, nah, I won't give a fuck about that. Hell no.
Do you think we should change and start looking at women like that? Adding that to more of a...
Nah, I don't think we need to be shallow like women be.
I don't think it's shallow, but
I think it is.
Okay, go ahead.
I think you just need to have okay, I'm not going below this. Anything at this level and above, I can fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to have a certain standard. You got to. I can't fuck with nothing below this standard. I can't. It's not at that point. You're taking away from what I got going on, and we can't have that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm gonna use the analogy because I always say this, bro. A woman with money ain't coming to she ain't fuck with a nigga who ain't got nothing. Those only happen in Tyler Perry movies. that shit in real life, a woman that got something going, some motion out here, she not fucking with a nigga who ain't got nothing. She's allergic to a broke nigga. I think whatever your criteria is as far as that type shit, I think you need to stand up, bro. Like, I think if men had some type guideline on the shit that they not gonna fuck with, it'll be better.
Right.
It's like NIL deal, dog. It's just the wild, wild west. You give a nigga some money, nigga in the wild, wild west, boy.
Yeah.
So that being said, man, we're gonna get the fuck on up out of here on this episode. Hollywood, tell people how to get in contact with you.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
Oh, I am infamous on TikTok. I'm also infamous on X. If you want to follow the podcast, go to Theze Nutz official on Facebook. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. How do you get in contact with us on YouTube?
Separate These nuts.
Okay. If you take the audio experience, if you're on Spotify, Apple, or Pod Player, however you consume audio podcasts, make sure you go hit the subscribe button, the like button, and you can share as well. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz.